I wanted to say this for quite some time. Hello everyone and welcome to Let's Play Okami. Today we are actually playing the HD version on Steam. And yeah, exciting stuff. Before we really get into, I guess, the beautiful world of Okami, I want to explain a couple of things. One, this is not going to be a I guess 100% Let's Play. This is mostly just for fun. I just haven't played this game in a long time, and I really want to replay it again, so here we are. And then two, I might skip through some dialogue here and there, and I'm not going to read every single sentence because there's a lot of dialogue in this game, and it's very hard to keep up with it. But anyway, let's get started. And also, we're going to be blasted with a bunch of information in today's episode, so be prepared for that. Oh. My fiance's brought something. Thank you. She brought a smoothie, chat room. She brought a smoothie. It's quite yummy. Alright, anyway. We met Isun in the intro video. If you guys didn't see that, go back and check it out. I definitely recommend it. It'll help you better understand what is going on. So obviously, some mysterious man you know, caused Orochi to wake up and is now on a rampage. And now, here we are. Look at this beautiful world. I am going to actually adjust something really quick. And that is camera control invert. Invert both, yeah? There we go. That way, when we look left, it'll go left. There we go. That's way better. Okay. So anyway, yes, we're in the world of Okami. This is a wonderful game. It's beautiful. It's amazing. Another thing is, this is a save point. When we get to save points, I will be cutting out the save itself until we get to the point where my personal file is, which will be a while, but we'll get there, so don't worry. Save points are called origin mirrors, for reference, by the way, as Isun just explained. So we are here in the wonderful celestial plane. We are just doing the tutorial stuff. And I am using a PS4 controller to play the game, if anyone was curious as to why you're seeing square, circle, cross, and triangle symbols appear on the screen. And yes, it is cross. I know a lot of people will say it's an X button, but technically they're all shapes, I believe. So we have square, triangle, circle, and cross is a shape. So anyway, enough about that. I've been wanting to Let's Play this game for quite some time. And when I say quite some time, I mean quite some time. When I first got back into Let's Playing, or when I came back to Let's Playing, I should say. Or yeah, when I first got back into Let's Playing. That's a sentence. I was thinking, oh man, it'd be awesome to Let's Play Okami. And now we're here, what, 4 years later, 3 years later? Good times. Also, yes, in case you missed it, we are playing as Amaterasu, the sun god. Or the mother of all gods. I believe it's all gods. Once again, we are going to be skipping through most of the dialogue because this game has a lot of dialogue, especially in the beginning, and it's just easier to pace it out if I'm not just reading the dialogue over and over again. River of the Heavens. River of the Heavens, you say? One thing we did skip over in Isun's dialogue was the 13 celestial brush gods. These are going to become very important into our journey, as you'll see actually right now. Look at the stars twinkle. Now, if you are new to Okami and or are hyped for Okami 2 that was teased last year at the Game Awards, let me just tell you something. Let me just tell you a little something. It's worth it. If you're new to Okami, it's super worth to play this game, try it out for the first time. Please do it. It is the most accessible it's ever been, and it's honestly one of the most beautiful ways you can enjoy the game is Okami HD. Thanks to the constellation, we are now able to access Yomigami.
I apologize for not contacting you sooner during these long years. Having never forgotten you, I, Yomigami, God of Restoration, have eagerly awaited this day when we could again meet.
While you were away, the 13 spirits of the brush that you once possessed, including myself, have been scattered across this land of men, and now lie in disarray. I became a constellation and managed to survive until now. The time has come for you to seek out and reunite all the techniques. Your power is what is needed to restore the dried riverbed of the heavens and renew the flow of stardust. Through the power of spirals, I too will pierce the heavens. Shouts to you if you get that reference. Wow, that was Yomigami! So yes, Isun is a very interesting character, by the way. And we will very quickly find out. Not only is Isun obviously an artist and based on, I believe, the actual artist. I believe there's an actual artist named Isun. I can't, honestly, I'm not going to pretend to know. I'm not going to pretend that I know anything about Japanese mythos, because truthfully, I do not. Anyway, if you ever are in the area of where you have gotten or saved, I guess, a celestial brush god, you can always look up to the sky and see their beautiful constellation. Unfortunately, you can't talk to them again, as far as I know, but you can at least appreciate the wonderful artwork. And yes, Isun's telling us, what if we draw something? That's what we're going to do. We're going to be drawing. We're going to be doing a beautiful thing. One thing I didn't mention is that if we press L1, we can actually zoom out, which will be coming in handy very soon. And by very soon, I mean right now, because we're able to see so much of this place. Kaboom! River of Stardust. Now let's swim across. I do still need to tap this little bit in. Thank you. Boom. Okay, so one thing to note is if you look at the left side of the screen, we have ink pots. Those are, well, our ink, to say the least. Wow, I missed a spot. And another thing to note is that in the drawing menu, you can actually move the camera around. So if there's something specific you want to hit, but maybe it's behind you, you can turn the camera. Just something to know, because that's actually something I forgot quite a bit when I first played the game. You obtained the Astral Pouch. Look what you found, Ami. That's the Astral Pouch. The Astral Pouch is very important. Isun just tried to explain it, but I decided to skip over his dialogue, because why not? The Astral Pouch, if you fill it up all the way with various foods, you can actually basically just get you just get a revive off of a full pouch. And I believe the pouch, if it is full, the little gray bit will actually be white to indicate that it is full. Smoothies are delicious. All right. Now, one thing I will also note, and you probably have already noticed this, Ami has multiple different run speeds. You start off normal, and then you slowly work into this one where you can see the grass kind of spawning behind you. And then there's the super speed, which has flowers as well as grass forming behind you. Now, if you want to quickly go to level 2 speed, you just hit your attack, which is in my case square, to be able to just activate level 2, and then you pretty quickly get to level 3. Just a little tidbit of knowledge. Actually, I skipped something back here, I believe. Maybe I didn't. Did I? I didn't. Never mind. I'm lying to you. We're, what, 20 minutes into this Let's... Not even 20 minutes, like 15 minutes into this Let's Play and I'm already lying to you? That's called a reliable narrator, people. Ooh, you obtained a stray bead. Find all scattered beads and get a special reward. Now, I know I said I wouldn't 100% this game, but I might try and get all the stray beads. Future me and into the Let's Play me will tell you this, obviously, if he did or did not. But one thing to note is you get quite a bit of cool rewards for getting 100% stray beads. Another thing is, do not worry about missing any stray beads. As far as I have seen, now I could be wrong, you know, someone in the comments, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. You cannot miss any stray beads until the very end of the game. There is a point in the game where you enter and it becomes a point of no return. Why do I want to add R's to everything? What is wrong with me? Ooh, dumplings. Yum, yum. Actually sounds really good right now. But anyway, yes, there is a point of no return in the game, and if you go in there, you obviously cannot go back and get all of the remaining stray beads. So be very careful once you get to the end game. But that's obviously not for quite some time for us, so we're going to be worrying about everything else. Oops. Oh, wait, there's dumplings over here. Nice, it was a good thing I did bang my head against the wall multiple times. Alright. God, I love this game. It's so beautiful. It's amazing. Uh-oh. Stinky. This is the Shrine of... Oh, God, I forgot his name. Nagi? This isn't Nagi, is it? Oh, actually, that's important to know. If you hold the L2 button or L bumper, I think that's bumper, you can actually see a little map of where you're at. Just a fun little piece of knowledge for you there. That really was your brushwork all this time. How'd you get so good? Hey, there's another constellation. This one looks like a what? Say it, Isun. Say it, coward. A rat! Oh, shit! Look at this thing. Holy smokes. That sword is like triple its size. Tachigami. Well, well, well. If it isn't Mother Amaterasu. It's been a long time, but with all these monsters around, the only place I could hide was in this shrine dedicated to ancient heroes. If there is anything I can do to assist you in your endeavors, I'm at your service. Make good use of this sword, as it was designed to conquer evil. I almost said designated. I meant design. Anyway, yes, we now have Tachigami. And with Tachigami, we've unlocked the Power Slash. If you're getting all these powers, then you're just like that Shiranui. You know, the wolf who fought and died alongside the great Nagi. Oh, it is Nagi. When Shiranui died, the wolf's power split into 13 brush gods. This is crazy. Shiranui and Nagi? It's just like the legend. Well, anyway, I've never seen this Power Slash technique. How about you try it out? Alright, we will. We will. Just draw a line, let go, and you're good to go. That was basically Isun just saying, haha, I'm staying with you and we're going on a journey. Which is great. Now, another thing to note, actually, I don't know if it counts in this area. It probably does. One, you'll probably see the arrow that is right in front of me. This is basically just a guide to tell you, hey, this is where you need to go. You need to go this way. There's nothing else for you to do. Go here now. I'm not sure. Does this water count? This water does count. So you may have noticed in the river, the Heaven River Star, whatever it's called, we didn't actually have any air. We didn't have any breath meter. In the water everywhere else, though, there's a breath meter, and as it hits 0, you will take damage. And in the top left there is our health bar, aka solar units. You start with 3 solar units as well as 3 ink pots, which is great. Ooh, what the? Where'd they come from? This is our combat. Yeah, we nuked them. Combat in this game at the very beginning is going to be pretty simple, but very, very important. Because we want to do it more and more. Because money eventually does become very important. Not only that, but it also sometimes comes with a very important skill point allocation. I don't know how else to describe it other than skill point allocation, but we'll see it eventually. Currently, we're not there yet. Not there yet. Oh, goodness. I'm so excited to get started into this journey. Now, I will say, I might be a little lost at times, and that is because I'm no genius. I have played this game very few times, but every time I have thoroughly enjoyed my time. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Alright. With our new technique, it's time to save the souls of the village. Wow, the village been restored. Sakia came in big time. If you don't know who Sakia is, once again, you need to go watch the intro. She is this tree. This beautiful, beautiful tree. But not just any tree. The best tree. But yes, we will see Sakia before the end of today's episode as well. So, hold on. There we go. Let's go talk to someone else. Alright, well, let's go up here. I actually don't know if we can do this yet. I might have to go back down into the village, but let's go this way. Just to see. I'm curious. Alright, cool. We can do this. I've got a bad feeling about this. Damn right, shorty. I think I did miss something. Well, let's go down to the village and see what's up. Here's a woman. This villager turned to stone. Let's hope we find somebody with a pulse. Somebody with a pulse? I don't think there's anybody like that. There's definitely something strange going on around here. Oh, okay. I did it a little bit out of order. You gotta talk to two villagers, or you have to examine two villagers first before you can go to the high ground. But that's okay. That is a-okay. Yes, I know Isun. I'm getting there, man. Isun is a very impatient character also. This is bad. The sun's not even out. Oh yeah, circle time. And with it, the sun. Alright. So off the rip, you have 3 celestial brush techniques. You have sun, or I think it's called sunrise. You have sun, power slash, and rejuvenation. Who are you? Oh yeah. One of my favorite characters in the game. Honestly, there's a lot of lovable, amazing characters in this game. Village Elder, Mr. Orange.
A white wolf. Not the one who fought that terrible creature with Nagi. You couldn't possibly be the legendary Shiranui. No, it can't be. That story is 100 years old.
This is how Amaterasu looks whenever she runs out of ink pots, as well as what she looks like to typical humans. Because something that you may have missed if you didn't watch the intro is that humans over the years have actually stopped praising their gods, and thus the gods' holiness or power or whatever have diminished.
Still, you look a lot like that statue of Shiranui.
On the other hand, you don't look quite as smart. Whoa, 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 no need to growl like that. Can you really understand what I'm saying? Well, I'm not one to mince words. I just state the facts. Oh yeah. This is one of the best parts of Isun. Isun will draw the enemies that we encounter along the way. What's this sudden chill down my spine? Here they come, Furball. Those are the monsters that have been plaguing these lands. They sneak into villages and cause all sorts of troubles. Step aside, Furball. This is a job for my trusty sword, Ninkamaru. What the heck? We just threw Mr. Orange. Alright, let's get into the combat a little bit more. The bottom right is a health bar of the enemy that you are currently attacking. So if I swap over to this guy, the health bar would change. Now, when you are attacking different enemies, you don't necessarily have to wait to power slash the other enemies. Oh, we did take a little bit of a damage there. A little bit of a damage, a little bit damage. Stores a little solar energy. Yes, our solar units are replenished. Yeah, we took damage, so we didn't get the cherry blossom. A little unfortunate, but that happens. Ah, yes, praise. You really get aggressive when you're mad, don't you? Got yourself some praise. See how that dried up spring began flowing again? It's because ridding an area of monsters restores the god's power. People call it divine intervention. The more you can restore the land to its natural beauty, the more praise you'll get. Few people believe in gods these days, and that may weaken you, but if you try real hard, your true power just might shine through. So, I guess I should kind of jump the gun there a little bit, but Isun explains to you that people don't really believe in the gods as much anymore. And what we just got was a bag of seed, or a feed bag full of seed. So eventually, we'll actually use that and get some more praise. Actually, right now. So certain animals, you can actually feed certain feed bags to. In the case of seeds, you can feed birds, as well as a couple other things. Now, if you're ever playing this game and you just need a moment of respite, I recommend just feeding some birds or feeding whatever might come your way and just enjoying this little cutscene. This cutscene is infinite, or an endless loop, I'm pretty sure, but it is gorgeous. We're gonna skip it for now. Now, once you get praise, or once you feed them, you can't feed them again, but you do get praise out of it, which is very, very helpful. Okay, we are getting near the end of today's episode. That's okay. Ah, Great Shiranui, oh no. Can we, donk. Whoa! Show some respect to your elders. Okay, well, he fell over, that's okay. Now, one thing that you may see here is a little thing in the ground. If you press triangle, or whatever your top button is, you can actually dig stuff up. And in this case, we got a Traveler's Charm. Protects travelers from danger. Increases godhood by 1 level. Godhood will become important in a little while. Foul beasts dwell in this place. Concentrate, look hard, you see? Right behind you now. Yes, true. More enemies for me to kill mercilessly. Yes, die, bastard. Oh yes, again, once you run out of ink, you actually lose your godly powers. For just a little bit, until the ink pots refill. Alright. He was not witness to such battles, but I saw it. The fighting went on for exactly 11 seconds. You fight well. You've chosen the path of Buddha, but in you I sense another power. I see the path you've chosen is also a path of truth. So as you can see, talking to NPCs is extremely valuable. We want to do it. It'll get us praise, as well as maybe some hints. Alright, we're going to do one more thing before we end today's video. And that's talk to you. I've had just about enough of this. I don't know if it's stray dogs or monsters or what, but someone keeps messing up my crops. Going around digging holes with triangle makes me mad. If I catch you digging around here, you'll get a good thumping. Okay. Talk to, I assume, Mushi. A white wolf? Now that's just plain weird. Sure looks like a weak little bugger. Think you could beat my dog Hayabusa? Well, listen to this. There's this field my mama tends to, you see. Well, Hayabusa. Is it Hayabusa or is it Hayabusa? I don't know. I'm very bad at names and pronunciations. Managed to dig up 9 turnips in a row, even though my mama was chasing him around trying to stop him. There were actually 10 turnips in that field. Hayabusa is fixing to get all 10. Well, interesting. Now, if you ever notice a triangle above someone's head, that is because there is more to be said. So let's listen in. Think you dig it up all the turnips in my mama's field? Don't forget, you'll have to avoid being slugged. I'll admit, you're the better canine if you can do it. Well, something that Isun actually just told us is that we do have access to our celestial brush techniques. Alright, let's jump up here, get into this chest first. Exorcism Slip-S. Paper depicting holy incantation. Slightly damages nearby enemies. I believe this is only functional in battle, I'm pretty sure. But we'll figure that out eventually. Alright, it is time to do the one thing I want to do before the end of the episode, and that is dig these up. Turnip. Alright, I recommend... Oh, goodness. I got hit. Well, we just gotta start over. One thing I recommend. Slash. You want to slash the mama. And you can come back to a spot you're digging. So, if you're... Oh. If you're not a fool like I am. You can keep digging the same hole. Little bit at a time. There's obviously multiple ways to handle this. The way the game wants you to do this is by slashing her and knocking her down, confusing her for a minute. Ooh, that was a clean dodge, actually. Holy smokes. Yoink. Alright, alright. Let's slash again. Alright, unfortunately... Uh-oh. Yoink! Oh my god. This is terrible. I gotta get all of them. If you slash the water bucket on her head, I believe it actually stuns her for longer? That makes sense to me. But look at this. 10 turnips. Let's go back to Mushi. You offered the oddly shaped turnip. Hey, that's the oddly shaped turnip Hayabusa and I have been looking for. That means you've broken Hayabusa's record by digging up all 10. Fine, you're the better canine. Anyway, it actually feels good to have a new goal to aim for. Now, you might be wondering what this praise is for, and we'll go over that eventually. Right now, it's time to end today's episode. So thank you guys so much for watching the Let's Play, our first episode of Let's Play Okami. Next time, we're going to be exploring more of this wonderful, wonderful world of Nippon, as well as, hopefully, progressing the story a little bit. I'll see you guys next time. In the meantime, enjoy this beautiful, beautiful town.